As Praetoria's splinters struggle to rebuild, Portia makes her move for Praetoria's secrets. Shapeshifters summoned from the plane of chaos feast on flesh and memories, while the mages of the Conclave Arcana scour the 7 territories. Few will stand against them, but it won't be enough. That's where you come in. You and your cards. Like all new Archons that grant you dominion over bloodlines. Dwarves, elves, gnomes, orcs, and Lund. Craft midnight potions in the Artisan Quarter for a shot at new ultra-rare foils. Flex your collection in battle and earn bigger rewards. The Conclave Arcana awaits. Do you have what it takes?
In the dark, where silence grows, I learned to run where no one goes. No crown, no light, no hand to hold. Just death and dust and blood gone cold.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Painforge. Blaze here with Splinterlands. Excited to have Bulldog with me, and today we are going to be talking about the Splinterlands Grand Prix event coming up, along with the new season, Dragon's Feast, which starts tomorrow, and highlighting a lot of the cool stuff that's coming with that. So, Bulldog, welcome.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me on.
All right. Well, as you all know, Bulldog's been helping put this event together to help bring attention to Splinterlands, and we have a group of 5 really good TCG players, and they play some other games too, but it's great to see them and come on board so easily and excited to play. And then also just for us to like experience it and get their feedback and have the community get behind them to have a good time. And yeah, I'm super excited about the event and looking forward to see how they perform and see who does what and how quick they pick up on all the 100+ abilities in Splinterlands. Is going to be quite entertaining.
Oh yeah, a lot of abilities. I can only imagine jumping into the game and being flooded with every single ability as some of these people delegate max cards and everything. But yeah, I can't wait to see how they handle it.
For sure. Great. Do you want to? I know you pitched them not too long ago and talked about who they are on your channel a while back. Do you want to just give a brief rundown of each one?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have 5 creators that are competing next season. Basically, it's pretty simple. Whoever gets the highest rating, their payouts are based on where they place, competing amongst each other. Maybe facing some of you guys out there in battle as they climb up. So if you see them come across them in battle, you definitely gotta post that on social media, see how you did against them. But we've got a couple of Hearthstone. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and this is going to be in modern for everybody who doesn't know. They're going to be coming across you in modern mode, and also we have a little video too. Do you want me to play the clip before you get into the details?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's do it. All right.
This is the Splinterlands Grand Prix. 5 challengers prepare to rise. The race is about to begin. Team Jambra ready to strike. Team D Money bringing the fire. Team Menti, Team Jedi, masters of the fight. Team Baby Beer, fierce and fearless. Team Updog, the wild card takes flight. 5 teams, 1 crown. The community unites to choose their champion. Rally behind your player and help take them to the top of the leaderboard.
Cool.
That video is awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, five competitors. You've got a couple who have played Hearthstone professionally. Actually, Baby Bear was one of the first I was able to get on board, and I actually asked her, "Do you know anybody else?" And she knows Jombre, so they stream on Twitch, have huge streaming numbers on Twitch, play Hearthstone. They've also both been they've played other Web3 games as well. So they have some. They're mainly Web 2, but they've been in Web 3 a significant amount. So this isn't necessarily new to them, although Hive's a little different than any other Web 3. Splinterlands is definitely different than a lot of the other Web 3 projects. So we'll see how they all adopt all of that. But basically Hearthstone, big time Hearthstone streamers. D Money has also been in Web 3, done a lot of Web 3 stuff. Has actually started to go back to Web 2 a little bit, it looks like, but has a lot of Web 3 experience. Had some Web 3 games he played his primary games that he's kind of shifted away from a little bit, but has a Web 3 audience that I think we can hopefully market to. Those three are the ones that have done a lot in Web 3 previously. Maybe not necessarily primarily in Web 3, but have significant Web 3 experience. The other two are, I think, are fairly new to Web 3. At least they haven't done stuff on their content or on their channel. That's MTG Jedi and an Updog. MTG Jedi is a big time Raid Shadow Legends player and content creator. I'm sure if you've been in gaming at all, you've at least seen ads for Raid Shadow Legends, one of the games that's seemingly marketed all over the place. But it's a hero collector game, so I think there's a lot of crossover there. And Updog is a little bit of a smaller creator, but similar boat that plays Marvel Strike Force, kind of the Marvel version of Raid Shadow Legends. And I feel, so those of you who don't know my history, the game I originally created content on was Star Wars Galaxy of Hero, which is the Star Wars version of those games. And when I switched over to Splinterlands, like, I feel like that the demographic that plays those groups, those hero collector games where they're kind of gacha games. You can play them free to play, but there are people that spend a lot of money on these games, collecting all these characters and things like that. And I feel like there's a lot of appeal with Splinterlands. You came over, and that's kind of how I was able to refer a lot of people that came over from Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. That you guys know Web3. It's okay, instead of spending thousands of dollars on this game and it's worth nothing when you're done. A lot of times it's worth nothing even as you progress and you get power creep, and now you've got these characters that you spent $500 on that are just sitting in your collection that are worthless. They have value. Obviously we want them to go up in value, but even if they don't, even if they lose half their value, that's half the value is still a lot better than nothing. So I think being able to it's a good demographic that we can try to market to. So hopefully MTG Jedi and Updog can help us reach some of those players.
Awesome. Yeah. And yeah, not even like playing the game just to truly enjoy the game, because what we have is something special, and it's there's a lot of depth to it. So it's going to be fun too, watching the new players come in. And I've got a lot of friends that I brought in. One of them is No Peace for You, and that guy, it's not like he's just playing the card game. He's got nodes already. He's doing the land thing. He's messaging me about Rune. He's like, ETH dropped. Should I go grab a Rune? This guy is all over. So it's going to be fun to see what direction they take as soon as they immerse themselves with our game. So,
oh yeah, there's so much to collect, and a lot of people like to play just to collect the stuff. It's not even necessarily about, you got modes where you can bot, and we have people that absolutely love the game and everything, but they don't want to play themselves. They just want to collect the cards and everything, and they use land, they use bot, they use all these different ways to do that, beyond just a traditional trading card game.
Yeah, and they can use it for the utility, or they can just pure collection, right? Just like the stuff we're doing with skins, it's just getting going, and I don't think people can fully envision it yet, but we're going to have a whole marketplace for it, right? It's right now, it's like you get it, you don't know, you can apply it, but once we have the market and that part matures more over the next year, then the new players that are coming in over the next year are going to say, what's that skin? And then the community is going to control the market. If they want to list their duplicates, if they were lucky to grab a couple extras, great, they are the market. So collectors love that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Good. Well, really excited, man. Yeah, the event starts in about 24 hours from now.
Yeah, so less than a day. What's the time we're at now? I've got it up on my screen. We're at 21 hours 48 minutes.
There we go. It's going to be fun. And yeah, thank you for everybody who's filled out the form. If you haven't yet, if you have just said something in Discord but haven't officially joined the list, again, you're not forced to. If you want to, great. You can even join their channels in Discord. We created a list, so it looks like this here. You have Team Jombre, Team D Money, Team MTG Deadeye, and Team Baby Bear and Updog. So they're all starting to make their way over to our Discord. I believe they all are already. I know, yeah, D Money just messaged me not too long ago, so he's in there. So stop in, say hello, and also you don't have to pick a particular team if you don't want to. You can support them all by delegating SPS. By Druid's Blood delegated 200,000 SPS to each player. Amazing, thank you so much. So yeah, if you want to just delegate some Commander Slates, I'm sure they would appreciate it. So they can get off the floor there. So that's going to be an exciting thing to see. I mean, you know, they have somebody's going to delegate somebody at Lorcas, and then they're going to look at their history and I need that card too. Can somebody hook me up? So it's going to be fun seeing that all come together.
Oh yeah, and it's very important for you guys in the community too, because this. I remember when I first came to Splinterlands and I started playing. It's kind of a complicated game. Obviously, we have so many more new player friendly things in. It's so much better than when I first joined. But I initially played for a few days and then kind of stopped, and then ended up getting sucked back in because somebody in the community delegated me cards. I was playing and they sent stuff on stream, or the community basically was just awesome and drew me in. And I quickly realized, so they had me repost stuff to Hive so I could earn over on Hive. But we're obviously kind of the main goal of this whole thing is trying to get to these creators' audiences and try to get some of them to come in. But at the same time, we're kind of trying to recruit the creators as well. If we can show them, obviously, yeah, they're earning here from this tournament, but all the ways that they could earn that will be there all the time for them. And show them how awesome this can all be. Who knows? Maybe some of them will stick around and make content even beyond this event.
Yeah, and speaking of that, we made their accounts, Team Jombre, so on, just so it's easy. So people, when they delegate things, they're not looking around. I saw a comment from Beaker on one of his posts that he suggested that they have their own. They're more than welcome to make their own primary account if they don't want to use this one as their primary. This was just to get started. And then any cards that you do send them, we're going to be handing the keys over to them. We didn't want to overwhelm them with that process. So this will be their accounts as well when we're done with the event. So just so everybody knows, so if somebody sends the card instead of delegating it by accident, we can help mitigate and manage. So yeah, at the end of this, they'll have either, if they want to fire up their own accounts or use this one, that's on them.
Yeah, I'm excited, and I think we were setting up their own accounts before I knew you were going to organize it this way. So they should all have their personal accounts already as well if they prefer to use that. So cool. I was trying to teach some of them how to use Hive. I don't know if they're going to post on this one or their own, but either way, if you guys see those, as long as the content's good, go find that, upvote those posts and everything, and show them how awesome the community is.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of everybody who's filled out the form, I have a rough list put together. So thanks everybody who filled this out, and I have the information. And this is kind of how it balanced out naturally. So if you guys want to switch teams or start supporting one a little more than the other, just again, that's on you. But here are the core team members. We do want to delegate a main contact for a coach. if they want, right? But if they don't want a coach and they want to learn on their own and just with the power of the community, that's fine too. So Team Jombre, you can read through the list there. I'm always hesitant on reading out loud names because of Splinterlands itself. I still can't pronounce the names of the cards, but we got, yeah, go ahead and look through the list here. But yeah, well-rounded. And yeah, no, it's going to be super exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't wait.
Yeah, so Splinterlands Grand Prix, Battle for the Crown. That was fun. It was like on a Sunday morning when I threw that video together, and I was just like, you got with AI, and I was like, I hope this program's a little better now, so I can time the switches between the the images that get it every 3 seconds. And thankfully, it went quite smooth. I tried to do the video based off of the image, because AI is getting good, but it's not that good. Like Updog turned into like a crystal or something. I was like, I'm going to have to manually do this in Canva. So that was fun, man. That was fun. What else, man? Anything else about the event that you want to talk about?
Not necessarily. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous to see how it goes. But because anytime you do marketing like this, you just never know what you're going to get from creators and things like that. So we've got a small sample size here, but I'm hoping we can get good results so that maybe this won't be the only one. Maybe it's something we can do frequently. And
yeah, no, I mean, this is how we have to do it. This is the right way going about things. If this works, great. We're going to amplify it and keep going. I'm sure it will. We have a great game and a great community, so I don't see it not. It already is starting out banger. So let's pull up the chat here to see if anybody has anything to say. What do we have here? We have No Peace for You. What's up, man? I was just talking about you. Tarab Beaker. What's up, Beaker? Thanks for all your help. Speaking of, I'll pull that up shortly. But he made that. You saw what he made. I mean, he did that in no time. I mean, he already has the site. If you guys want to go and support him, Beaker, drop it in the chat if you can. But he made a nice panel for us to watch. Let me pull it up here. Show my screen. So Splinterlands-Grand-Prix.com. And here are their live accounts on Hive. So looking over from left to right, we have Jombre has some love with 553,000 delegated SPS. Dang, hook me up. I need some delegated SPS. Yeah, it's fun to see other content creators jump into X and say, hey, how can I participate in this? So yeah, as soon as we can, we'll line the next one up. But yeah, look at this, 175K, 107 cards there. Cool. So it looks like they're all getting cards. MTG Jedi needs some love, team. Team Jedi, where you at? Baby Bear, 165 cards in her. I think he showed how to, yeah, there we go, information. Just wondering if we can see what's sellable and what's, what's delegated and what was actually just sent to them. So good to see. Updog already has some cards rolling in too. Yeah, get them supplied. What else here? Oh, has he been already experimenting with Frontier mode or what?
Yeah, he played a little bit of Frontier mode.
Okay.
He was even like, it was yesterday, he was even messaging me asking like, yeah, I sent him some Hive so he could link his Hive account on Discord. Like he was asking how to get Hive to link on Discord. I'm like, you're going above and beyond trying to link your Discord and stuff already. This is kind of exciting.
I haven't even done that. And he's not a Web3 guy? Oh man, I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Right on.
He's like, how do I get Hive to do this? I was like, you don't have to buy anything. What are you talking about? And it was where you have to send like the 0.001 Hive or whatever to the account to show you own it on Discord. I was like, okay, I can get you some Hive for that. But
gotcha. Yeah,
you mentioned.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. I was gonna say, you mentioned people reaching out on Twitter. It was kind of exciting to see that, because it took a lot of effort to recruit all these players and send out tons of messages to different people. So if this is successful and we can do another one, hopefully it's a lot easier, where I can just point to the actual event and say, yeah, this was fun, it was great. Like, do you want in this? And hopefully it's a much easier recruiting pitch for the future.
Cool. How long did that take you? Because I know we've been talking about it for months, but then we got serious about it not too long ago. But how long did it take you to scout these players here and get them locked in?
I don't even know. Like, I went through. So originally I had. So we've got a diverse group here from different games. I kind of wanted to do it differently originally, and get 5 creators from the same game, like from Raid Shadow Legends, get all 5 of them, just because kind of amplify things in the community, get a group that knows each other and maybe might be more competitive with each other. And just sometimes even in marketing, you see things, you have to see games pop up multiple times or whatever before people are interested in it. And just thought, if this community sees not only one creator doing it, but there's a whole group of 5 of them, like this must be legit. Or especially going to Web 2, people get nervous when they see Web 3, and they might think, some people, you see Web 3 and it's like they want nothing to do with it. Then they're not going to be involved, and they think, this is a scam or whatever. And you see one creator promoting that, but you see 5 of them, it's like, well, maybe this is a little more serious. Or you see a whole group and see the things kind of amplify in the community. So I originally started with just one game, and I was trying to reach out. And I mean, I was basically looking up the game go to YouTube, find the top creators that looked like they might be worthwhile, and was basically just sending blind messages, trying to reach out. And it sends 20-25 messages, and would get back maybe interest from 1 or 2. And
the Bulldog doing the good old cold calling.
Yeah, because I started with a Galaxy of Heroes game that I had played, and then moved on to I think Updog was actually one of the first that said yes, but I couldn't get more from that game, and I moved on to another game. And I mean, I probably sent 200 messages out to creators originally, and then only got a few scattered, and thought maybe we might have enough to group together. And then we were kind of waiting on the new player, the whole rework with the frontier mode and all of that to come together. Yeah. And then I think I kind of had a group together. We waited about a month for that to come out, and then I reached back out, and then some of them weren't interested or wasn't a good time anymore. And I was like, oh great, now I gotta kind of start over. And then so eventually I kind of abandoned the idea of getting all from a single game, and just went with this. So I did ended up finding some good creators once I started looking at Hearthstone, and Baby Bear is involved. She helped me get John Bray involved. So I think there's some really good numbers. So hopefully this will work out.
Nice. Yeah, I know, and that's important. I think we've done a good job over the past year of making it more user-friendly to get into the game, right? I know the free-to-play mode scared some people at the beginning. It's like, why? We already have the attention here. It's like, the more people playing our game, the more people learning our game and talking about our game, the better, right? Not looking at it from a monetary aspect, but looking at it from just having a fun game with cool rewards that people fall in love with is super important. I think we're at a point right now where we can get online and stream, and I know you stream through the hard times and the good times, and I just think that the game's becoming more well-rounded, where if you are in Web 2 or Web 3, it doesn't matter. You come over and you log into Splinterlands, you get that experience where it's just a game you're going into. It's not like all these steps you have to take, and accounts you have to stash with tokens before it crashes out on you every freaking a couple days, like it used to be over on some other platforms like ETH. So gas fees and all that drama.
Oh yeah, like I feel like we're finally in a good spot where we can capture some of these marketing. I know Splinterlands has tried to do marketing in the past, and it just wasn't very successful. And I have no idea what the number is, but I remember seeing the number when I was on the team a while back, like the marketing cost per user, and it was just outrageous.
I think I sell something like $100, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember, but it was insane. And it was just because you'd come over to the game and it was so hard to join and figure out. And I think we're in a much better spot now, where if we can get eyes on the game and get people to see it, it's much easier for them to join, and a much more smooth transition to hopefully capture some of that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, even there's the whole lore aspect, right? Like I watch all these new projects and stuff, and a lot of them there's a lot of like 90s and 2000s projects that want to start a crypto project, right? And they have the following, and then they come in and create something, but to create something is not that easy. And coming in on chain with tokens, everybody thinks, this is a well-known name, it's going to do very well, and you just see it like crash because they had like a bunch of investors behind them and all that stuff. And again, we are community ran. And speaking of lore, like I know our creative team's swamped right now with all the avatars coming up, the new skins and everything else that we have laid out for them. And to see the community come up with stuff like Brave Tofu's been doing, I don't know if you've watched the video recently, but he's had a pretty cool video come out. And then Affliction's coming out of nowhere, right? And he put that Gotham video out, and it was just so cool. Especially like the story behind Gotham. I mean, this was Royal and I, an idea of a card that we really needed in game to help bring value to Painforge, right? And other cards. And Gotham was like a solution of something that was missing in the game to allow the rounds to go. So then all of a sudden it's like, it's gonna be a gnome. And then we talked about dragon, and like the whole story behind this card is like really special. And the one thing we didn't get out of creative was a zipper. We wanted it to have a zipper, like a gnome in a dragon suit with a zipper. But then Nate said something about there's no zippers in Praetoria yet. We had a laugh there, but no, but it's great to see the community step up and do cool things. And like all that stuff is memorable, right? When I watched that video of Gotham, the way he had rage inside the cave and stuff, and I was like, this is fun. I mean, this is, again, I think we're building a happy place for us to come and have a good time and have stories behind our cards. Like even the beaver card that just came out. This was like, there was two members in the Discord that were like beaver this, beaver that right off the bat. And Wibble's getting the center of attention right now, but I know there's other players that were involved in that one. But after a while, it's like, why not get a beaver card in the game, right? So, and then we talked about making it a land card. It's like, nah, let's just drop it as a jackpot card. So that thing's going to be just, if you can get that maxed out, you're going to be spamming the beaver on the battlefield.
Start with that 2D, like first grade level drawing of the beaver in the forest.
Yeah. That was funny, huh? I don't know if that was real or not, but it worked. Right on. Let's see, in regards, I don't want to don't take it personal or anything, but just like right off the bat after observing, like I'm looking at Updog and it's like, that's one to watch out for out of this list. For me, he's got the attention. Like I think he's getting a head start on everybody. I know that Baby Bear and John Bray were traveling, so he's already got a little advantage on them. So hopefully they're going to hunker down and start learning for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, they are. I don't know. I'm feeling good about how much how competitive they might be with each other, and how much effort might go into this. So Updog's played a lot. MTG Jedi said he was he's I think going to start looking at things today and get everything set up. I don't think he's really gotten into the account too much. But he said he was going to get all that today, so I'm supposed to be meeting with him to help him with that. And then I don't know, D Money's pretty competitive as well.
Okay.
So.
And which ones play parallel?
So D Money, John Bray, and Baby Bear were all parallel ambassadors.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how active they are. If that program's still around, I don't know a lot about that. But yeah, they've done Web3. Obviously, a very different type of card game.
Yeah.
But they're all pretty talented. But I think it's going to come down more to Like sounds cliche, but who wants it most? Like who wants to spend the most time and fight for that first place prize? So we'll see.
Yeah, no, it's exciting. Drew's blood. You guys all in the chat. There's Wibble. Wibble's here. Look at him. There he is.
Don't blame me for the beaver. I'm curious to see how good that card is.
It's good, man. You know, and
you got the inside scoop.
Yeah, all I got to tell everybody, like, Calamity, if you don't have Calamity, go check the market, see if there's any good deals out there. That card, all of these new Archons are going to be bloodline driven, right? Where they're going to have multiple, and the shapeshift cards benefit from all of them. So, yeah, just go. Remember, like, most cards that we have a purpose, right? They synergize well with other cards, and I don't think, like, once we get done with all the Archons, like, I still say summoners, but I'm really trying to say Archon, man. Once they're all,
I'm the same way.
Yeah, once they're all out, it's going to be like 3 or 4 months of discovery mode to find out, you know, what's the best combos out there. Then also there is not going to be I don't think that there's going to be I don't know, the green one's pretty strong. But no, I don't think there's going to be a Commander Slate combo out there anymore, just because we have so many ways to counter. We have some True Strike cards coming into play. I don't know if you've seen the new rewards cards, but they play very well too, to help, like, round out Conclave Arcana. Super fun. Like, I've gone through, like, I've been looking at some more games recently, especially since diving in to see these guys and what they do, and see them play Hearthstone and things like that. But I really enjoy Splinterlands. Like, I watch these other games, and like, a lot of them take 30 minutes, you know, to get a game in, or it'll be like the old, I don't know if you remember, or if you're old enough, you remember Age of Empires 2?
I mean,
okay,
somewhat, but not.
Well, dude, we would, like, spend, like, we would say, hey, no fighting for the first hour, right? And we would get our team ready. And then, like, as we get our team just to that level to get ready to attack, a team drops, right? And it's like, oh, man, all that time. Or one guy gets rushed and the other 2 quit. And you're like, oh, man, what a big waste of time. I didn't earn anything out of that. But, yeah, I think that's one thing that with Splinterlands, you can play for an hour if you want and just, you know, go until your energy's out, or cycle if you can. But it's quick. If you just want to get a quick game in between doing something, you can. And these other games are kind of stuck. So like, it's a great game to have in your arsenal. So say you are a Hearthstone player, but you like to, like, you're in the airport and you have a few minutes, play a couple of rounds of Splinterlands. It's great, man. It's fast. Within 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you can get your team in, watch the battle, and yeah, it's very entertaining.
That was definitely a big thing for me when I came over, because, like, a lot of if I get a 15-minute break at lunch, 30-minute break at lunch, like, I can't. A lot of these card games, you can't play a full game in, or you try to, and maybe it's sometimes you can get it, but you get into one of those stall decks where it ends up being a 40-minute game, and it's like, oh, I ran out of time. That was a waste. But yeah, it's nice when you get these quick games in. That's what. Then there's just not too many card games like that.
No. And we're gonna have more game modes too. Like, can't wait to start diving down that rabbit hole of where we can go. I know that Call Me Tim already has some ideas of some really cool modes, and the community as well. But like, I've
been throwing those out for forever. I'm ready.
What's that?
I'm ready. I said I've been on that bandwagon for a while. There's so many cool different ways you can go with it.
Yeah, and like we were saying offline, like the power creep yet not power creep situation going on, where all of a sudden one of these summoners make a common wild card really good, right? Because of the bloodline or whatever it is, and that's fun to just. That's a whole other game, right? To go play wild manually. And I think for you, I think we wanted to make a title saying Bot Slayer, right? So you can every time you kill a bot, you get points, right? To get like a cool title that gives you more rewards or something in Wild, right? I think it would be fun. We can game that a little more, but it is very entertaining. Jangles and I don't know if you saw the last show, but we're going and scooping up deals. Like I picked up a Play-Doh, right? A max level. We're looking for opportunity. He picked up an Alamo Cambio, and
That was good.
also like you look to the top left and you see the supply, and you're like, man, these are rare. I mean, as we start bringing in new players, and 2 to 3 years down the road, they're not going to be on the market. Also, there is a lot of cards that are not available that I want. So yeah, I would say that everybody who's here now is technically early, right? Even though we've been around for 7 years, I think us and Axie are holding up the trophy as far as in like longest standing. But yeah, no, really cool.
I just wish there was I get some of those older cars and they just go to land.
Well,
you need to get a land card where the ability is that you can also play with those cards in in ranked if you put it on.
yeah. Well, they're cooking up.
That'd be cool.
They're cooking up all kinds of stuff, man. But that was my problem. I was like getting my lands going, but then I was playing Wild. I was like, where's my Elmo? Oh, he's on land. Dang it. Where's my Lightning Dragon? I had to go like grab him off land. I was like, all right, I want to take a break from land. I'll come back. So yeah, good times. Yeah, if there was a way that we can like pay to activate the card on land, like, burn some DEC to have them do both, that would be cool. But I know that'll spark up a whole argument, so I'll stay out of that one.
I hadn't even thought about that until it was just a random thought now, but that would be have a card that doesn't really have any power, doesn't contribute anything, so it eats up a land spot, but it allows you to use the other cards on in rank still, and that's its sole purpose is activating those cards.
The seat filler. That's cool.
Yeah, you have to sacrifice some of your lane production, but then you'd be able to do both. I don't know.
Yeah, guilds. I mean, Matt he's excited about these avatars. Have you had much time to like dig through whatever we've published so far?
I have not.
Okay, well,
I haven't looked at the avatars much.
Yeah, he escalated it quickly. It's like, oh, cool, we'll get an avatar like World of Warcraft, and we could just kind of like put a mustache on it and all this stuff. And all of a sudden, it went to like level 2, level 3. Oh my gosh, what happened here? So that is going to be a really fun part of the game, and a glint drain more than likely. Like, you think glint's a problem now, and it is. Starting tomorrow is going to be a huge problem, especially if you want to go after the skin. So make sure to time that, right? So beginning of the season starts, new skins, everybody's bragging, everybody's FOMOing, but then on Tuesday after the maintenance window, the jackpot cards hit. So you don't want to get to that moment and not have any glint left.
Well, I missed out on the first rush of skins because that was right before the new cards dropped.
Right.
And I was like, I'm saving my glint for that, and then I'll open them up. I didn't realize they were all going to be gone before we even got to the new seat or got to the new reward cards. So I wasn't able to open up any of those. I mean, I bought the ones that you can just buy in the store, but as far as the ones you get from the chest, I didn't open up a single chest. Then I completely missed out.
Okay, it was tough. I mean, Jangles cost me millions, dude. Millions. I think I showed that I had opened 3 rounds of ultimate chess. And he's like, oh, those are rookie numbers. He shows me like 5 clips, right? And it was like, oh my gosh, it was so expensive. It was millions of glint up in smoke, but I did manage to pull a couple.
And I will say it's got me. It's been very good. And I hope it's something that will continue on. Beyond like once these are kind of out here or whatever the case is. But I was using a scholar for a while because I couldn't play enough, because the best way to use the glint, pretty much hands down, was to buy energy to play more battles. And so it was on, like, we were averaging, like, between my scholar and it was like 70 battles a day or something like that. And I couldn't play that many because you'd use the energy to buy new glint, and you could almost make back what you spent on the glint or spent on the energy in more glint. So it just kind of cycled through, and now you're pulling less energy from chests. The cost of the energy was raised, and there's just these other things to spend glint on. So now not buying as much energy. I don't feel the need to spend it on energy. I feel like there's other things. I mean, I think you still can spend it on energy, but I don't feel like I'm missing out if I didn't play 70 battles today or whatever the case is. That I can just play the 25 and feel comfortable with that.
Yeah.
So
Are you enjoying the
better.
balance overall versus to how it was before?
Yeah, I mean, I still, to be honest, I still would like to see. I feel like you still shouldn't be able to spend as much glint on energy, because it kind of, as far as SPS, you still have a bunch of people doing that. There's still a lot. I mean, I don't have the numbers there, but I feel like energy should reset on the season. Like the price for energy, instead of being a daily reset, should be a season reset. So like, okay, you can buy 50 energy, and then it goes up for the rest of the season or whatever it is, instead of every day. Because sometimes people feel like they have to buy that energy. If that's what they're spending it on, you have to buy it on that day, or you lose the chance to buy at that level, and it kind of gets kind of gets hectic. So I'd still rather that be a season reset, but it's so much better than it was.
Well, we can look into it. I'll have to go run the numbers, but I know that like now, I mean, we want to encourage people to play the game and have fun, and like this keeps, if there's somebody at the top that is able to do that, but it's not like excessive, cool, like they deserve it. They're putting in the work, right? But if there's I haven't looked at the numbers, so we'll have to see if there's some adjustments we can still do. I'm sure we can, because this is just something we tried, and if it worked, great, and if it can be fine tuned even better, awesome. But I think Dave and I just looked at the rich list for glint, and I would say after this, over the next 30 days, I don't think that there's going to be more than 10 accounts over, unless they're idle or not spending at all. I think Nate Aguila's on the list too. So I don't know if he's buying skins or not, but he had over 10 million. It's like, man, like there's, but right now with the rewards cards, I'm wondering if that's just going to zap everybody down a whole level where, they don't have enough glint. All right, so let's see here. What do we got? Let me hide the chat for a second. Let's see. Skins. Check it out. Little Anchor Hex. And then this is the...
that card's so good too.
Yeah, it is. This is the basic. And then here's the fancy.
Nice.
I am a little tired of seeing that image that I made though of him doing this,
Jeez.
Did you get it today?
I have not gotten any yet.
Okay.
I guess I always get the image of it being disappointed. I've never pulled I haven't gotten anything from those pulls yet.
Have you claimed today though?
Yes,
okay.
Yeah. Neither.
Same. Say no more. Let's see who else we have. Gablano Soldier. He is back and in fashion. Look at this runway model.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
The turkey leg over it. I liked it.
And then we have the fancy version of him cleaned up. Who else do we have? We have good old Tofu. Drooling for the turkey. And then the fancy version.
Those are good.
Yeah. And I know everybody's seen
the wings on there.
Huh?
So got the wings on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Dragon wannabe. Kind of looks like Rage there, doesn't he? Sitting on his gold. But yeah, got him is he gets fancy, man. There's a couple of variations.
I hate that card.
Do you not have it?
I don't have it.
Why not?
I don't have the funds available to get
You
it.
know, the black foil hasn't been pulled yet.
Yeah,
It could be you, Bulldog.
I've got the SPS staked and the nodes, the licenses. Mine are accumulating, but I've only got enough to pull like 3 right now.
Okay. Well, maybe that's all it'll take. You have about it's about a month left.
I don't know if I'm actually going to do the draws though, or just sell the vouchers and buy it from the market and forego my chance at gold foil or black foil and just do the that's cool.
Cool. Yeah. Well, good luck whatever path you take, but it's
foil.
it's a really fun card, and it's got more friends coming, and yeah, it's going to be around for the next. This card, Calamity. The dragons are just, they're the premiums of our game, right? And they're really fun to play.
So good.
Yeah.
I mean, I have several battles where it's like I don't even know what I would do to beat the lineups that have that in there. And sometimes I know it's coming. It's like I still can't stop it.
Are you participating in the wagons at all?
Yeah.
Nice.
I am. I'll have enough to max out all the. I say all. We don't know. Should be enough to max out all the legendary summoners, I would think.
Okay.
I don't quite have as many points as you. I guess maybe between multiple accounts, I might. I don't know. Let's see. Where am I? Let me pull it up on mine.
Well, everybody who's on news alert, there might be an art rework on Loving the Moo. There's been some talks behind the scenes that this is like, this is just one like form, but it's going to morph into something else. Just rumors right now, but heads up. That might not be the final artwork for that card.
So I'm at 13 that I'm guaranteed, estimated 18.
Okay.
Have another between other accounts. I'll be at 22 or 20. I should get 22. So I'll have enough for 2 accounts.
Awesome.
We'll see. I guess one of them will be gold, so I'll probably have to sell my gold foil and probably sell the gold foil and buy more wagons with it, to be honest.
Okay. I stocked up on wagons a few days ago, just in case, during the lull while everybody's not panicking. Yeah,
I need to do that because the wagon price spikes as we.
Yeah, we all just buy on that day. It's like, why don't we buy now? So that's why I put in my mind. I was scrolling through the other day. I was like, oh, I need some more wagons.
Well, I've got a lot of wagons too that I have crap cards on there. They're just like my leftover 1 BCX cards that contribute nothing. But it's like I'm going to need that wagon eventually down the line. So might as well go ahead and buy it and get the small number of cards for it. And then as my other wagons are destroyed, I can shift down. But,
nice. Hey man, have you ripped any packs lately?
I've not.
Okay. I don't want to brag, but I did pull a lucky long shot black foil the other day. I was just so I was just you get that feeling. I get that feeling often. Nothing happens, but this time it hit the first card. I was like, yes. It was funny because we were talking about that card because we are crafting a new card for people who are unlucky in the draws. So might be related to Lucky Long Shot. So
yeah, I do that. I do have a black foil, but I had to buy mine off the market. So
okay.
The epics I have Leland and the Lucky Long Shot. Those are 2 of my favorite epics.
Wonderful.
So I was like, I'm going to be playing these cards so much. I got to get them in black foil.
All right. Yeah, I pulled Razzie black foil, so that felt really good. And I don't play her as much. Claiborne spams that card like crazy. But I haven't really gone down that rabbit hole yet. I like exploring still. But I actually just maxed out about a week ago the 5th, the red rare. summoner because I kept losing to it. I was like, I really need that card maxed out. So I went ahead and maxed it out. Yeah, Affliction. Matt pulled a 1 of 1. And that was a really good card too. Did you see that?
I didn't see what he pulled.
Right.
No.
Let me it's Curvic, I believe. See if I can track it down.
I can't. I'm bad with the names of all of them.
Yeah.
I don't, because I don't have any of the reward cards. Like I haven't bought any off the market or anything. I'm just gonna earn them myself. So I'm not playing them yet because occasionally I'll play one that I feel like still fits at low BCX, but in general, playing up a champion, it's even if the reward cards are good, they're at 1 BCX or whatever. They're not generally playable. So I haven't gotten into too much of the reward cards.
Yeah, I'm pretty much on the same page. I did go and snipe some gold foils off the market, so I maxed out some gold foils. Anything under 50 cents for a while, I was just cleaning up.
Yeah, I was an idiot, and I did that while I was on stream. So then everybody else did the same. Because the first day, like there were commons that were going for. I was picking some up for 25 cents for gold foils, wow. And I was like, "This is crazy." So I go in and put a bid on Peak Monsters for it, and then immediately those bids are replaced because I'm doing it on stream, and there was like 20 people watching.
Yeah,
like that doesn't really work when I do that. I'm competing against everybody else, and now so the floor very quickly went up. But I picked up some, but still not enough to max.
Yeah, you need DEC in your wallet if you're going to go talk like that on stream. You know, by the time you get done transferring, they're already making. You're like, oh, good deal. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. yeah, pretty much.
Right on. But yeah, this is the card right here. Am I showing my screen? No, maybe not.
Yes. Well,
let me.
I see your screen, but not the card.
Let me.
Got the jackpots up.
Cool. Let's go back to Splinterlands real quick, and then yeah, we'll end on that. We'll go over those cards. But this is the card that Matt pulled. He pulled the Arcane of this one, and look at that.
That card is stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. Who made this one? I'm gonna have to have a chat with Royal Eagle or Bob or something. Oh, that's another thing. I was like, now that I've been searching for those players, like my feed is like a lot of TCGs going on, and I just saw a bunch of Hearthstone people complaining about their cards getting nerfed. It's like, if we have to do it once in a blue moon, great, but I wouldn't want to collect cards that are changing, right? All the time. That's not me.
Have there ever been discussions about, I guess, I mean, in a way, you can kind of buff cards with the bloodlines by just adding new cards that work. But even like some of the old cards that nobody's playing, not necessarily old cards, but whatever ends up being there's always the worst cards in the set that nobody play. I mean, when you've got this many cards, no matter how good they all are, there's going to be some that just don't get played. But ever had discussions about going back and just making minor stat changes, like one more speed, one more. Yeah,
not to an individual card, because I mean the cards overall were designed pretty well. And what'll happen is, like with the whole introduction of Bloodlines, is when that happens, we think about Bob, especially when he's designing the card set, he's looking around Modern, right? But what that does is he doesn't look at Wild. He just looks at Modern gameplay. And what that does is indirectly adds value to older cards, because all of a sudden he wasn't looking at that, right? And then us in testing, we are testing primarily the Modern, but then we'll go in Wild from time to time and be like, oh boy, this card's getting a buff, right? So I think naturally just the progression of our game adds value to older cards indirectly, right? Like it's not intentional, it's just, it happens. So
yeah, the Bloodlines have been fun too, and I wish I could go back and play in Wild more, but
do it this winter, man, when you're snowed in over there, wherever you're at.
Well, I don't know if you saw a post in Discord on. I'll be on paternity leave and not too long.
Congratulations, man!
That was a surprise for us.
Surprise, huh? That's the best way to do it. How many kids do you have now? If you don't mind.
I've got 2. They're 8 and 10. So we thought we were done, but no.
Oh boy!
got another one on the way now. So
All right, congratulations, man. That's huge.
thanks. Yeah, it's
When's due date?
February 25th.
Okay. Well, you still get to enjoy one more Christmas then before it gets chaotic.
Yeah, it's it'll be a whole new experience now, having going through a baby with some older kids. So
Hey,
we'll see how helpful they
right?
are.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, let's close it out. We should close it out on that. That's huge news, man. Congrats. Jackpot cards. So, man, like I'm stoked about this. This is something I've wanted for a long time. It's just like quality randomness in chess. When you open the chest, you have kind of when you're opening up football cards or whatever, like even with our packs, right? To have on the odds of hitting a 1 of 1 or hitting, something really good. And the more we do that, I think that the more entertaining our game becomes. So now, not only are you chasing skins and the new rewards cards, but there's going to be 5 special cards here that are going to be they're not soul bound or anything. They're just straight up cards. You can do whatever you want. They're your cards. You don't have to put extra work in to unlock them or anything like that. And we've brought them into the game. So it adds another layer of, entertainment. So the card lineup here, Shadow Comb, flip that, Shadow Comb, Dusk Rose. This is an elf card, right? So it's going to get the benefits there of the Execute, I believe, right? Is that the right name?
That looks there's a couple of these now. Wait,
What's that?
Oh, that with the summoner. Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah, with the summoner.
Sorry, actually, no, and I feel like there's a couple now that have that ambush and the Fury. Is it Fury? That compare with Riscal Draft. Put that taunt on the other side.
There you go.
You've got the ambush, and you just wipe that card. I mean, that's 12 damage against a taunting card, and you just wipe it out before the first turn even starts.
You play that one with Rush Townsend, it's a problem, right?
Or you can, yeah. What's the new reward card? There's one in fire.
Oh yeah, they're rare. That one's brutal, man. I don't have that. Same as you, I don't have it to a level where I'm playing it yet, so I'm not talking about it. But yeah, that is a really good card.
Grove Doomblade. I've got mine at level 4, and I've even played it occasionally. With both of these, the problem is their speed. They're really slow.
Yeah. Well, reverse rule set, they're the best card, right?
But yeah, if you can. Wait, no, is that the right one? I might have the wrong one. No, yeah, that's it. It just doesn't get Doomblade doesn't get ambush until it's maxed out. But yeah, it's got 7 sneak attack with ambush and fury
and stun.
And stun. The stun doesn't matter. Like if you're playing it with Risk Roll giving that taunt, the stun doesn't matter. It's gone.
Yeah. Imagine when you're playing with the new legendary fire card.
What's been crazy too, that new the rule set where everybody has shapeshift, which basically means if you choose one of the summoners that have a bloodline ability, you can literally play every single card that's available because they all have that bloodline ability. So there's no elements that mean anything. You can just throw whatever out there. Yeah. And I clicked on that the first time, and it's like I was scrolling forever to try to find my card. It's like there is so many here. It's like it's a dragon summoner.
Yeah. I don't know if you know, but we have a rule set coming in what's going to bring in a wild card into Modern. It's called Outsider. Should be hitting. Outsider. Yeah, should be hitting within the next few weeks, but that's going to be a rule set coming into play too. So if you think you have a lot of cards now, just wait until that hits.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, and these have little stories. I think Rose Lilyfire was behind this card, so it's cool. I can't wait until I want to have to get with Joey and the team and like start doing a show on lore, right? Like, you know, I think that's fun. Those are always captivating to talk about the cards and go into depth, and also add more depth too, right? Like the storytelling part of it's so important for like collectors, and I'm looking forward to when like the team has more time to lean into that kind of stuff more with the community and do some cool things like Affliction and Brave Tofu we're doing, for example.
Oh yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to do it, but I've been wanting to do something similar to those. I don't know if you've seen, people have been doing like National Geographic like Pokemon versions of National Geographic.
Yeah, I saw that.
They'll have choose a Pokemon.
It's great.
I've wanted to do that with some of the Splinterlands like animals or cards or whatever, doing that. Like, I thought that was
all right, man. You got
really
a task for you. I got a task for you, dude. We just introduced the beaver, dude. I think it'd be a perfect time for Beaver National Geographic. And now that I say this, you're not going to have to do it because somebody else is going to do it.
Somebody else. Hey, if they get to it,
right?
Great.
Good stuff. Yeah, and then this card here, Runekeeper. Runekeeper. It's going to be a very strategic card, right? You can pull that into blue, and then also you can pull it in with Razzie, right? And use that Reckless.
Yeah.
Good card.
The art on those first two cards might be some of my favorite art in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
the top two.
They're killing it. There was a debate of like, if there wasn't zippers in Praetoria, how did they bring in double tape? You know, because there's got to be something going on up here that has some kind of technology. Let's see what else. The beaver, yeah. Yeah. You know, no helmet, no nothing, just fierce beaver, dude. You want this one maxed out. Look at this. He's giving it +2, right? Equals 4, I think. And then armored strike. So you can play it behind a flank unit, and or you can play it in the front line with some taunts. And it's got the repair. This is a nasty little card, dude.
Yeah, the repair, the protect repair combo is very nice. So
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I like the one below it better because it's range and you don't have to try to find out how to get that melee attack in there.
True, it's probably not taking the blast and the hits from like the beaver is, but maybe they'll play well together, huh? Look at that.
And I'm always looking for, yeah, well, that's very true. I'm always looking for ways to stack up armor on Leolin for my that team where stack up its armor, put it in the second spot, and give it the armored attack.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and also like Hippo shutdown, dude. Did you know the cards with Final Rest shut down the Hippo, right? So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. My Hippo just on stream got destroyed today by the new. I don't know the card names. The new one in
it's like Thornmaw or something like that.
That's got the Final Rest and the double tank heal.
Oh no, that's a little goblin looking dude, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. But that's one I really want, and it just destroyed me.
Good stuff. Hey, thanks for hanging out, everybody. See you guys there in the chat. Yeah, Rig, definitely. I agree. I think something happened where Matt's account got favored somehow to get that 1 of 1. If I see that one more time, I'm changing it.
Can I ask one more random question?
Yeah.
I guess kind of related to these reward cards, but as far as like the unlock scrolls and how many of those are coming out and how they're being produced and their value on the market compared to what they're like the cost to make them via land, like how are you guys looking at that and feeling like, do you feel like there's adjustments that are needed there, or do you think it's where it needs to be?
Great question. I'm not the guy to ask there. I haven't had to the time to put energy into.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't even know what's going on yet. I haven't even discovered it. That's what I'm saying. There's so much going on, man. Like, great question.
Oh yeah.
Let me check with the team. I'm sure Dave has looked it over. But yeah, that's important. So yeah, I know that's one more thing to do. But yeah, it's gonna be fun to see.
And since they just came out, the values can be changing frequently.
Of course.
But yeah, last I looked, like it didn't make any sense to craft them on land because people were selling them for so much cheaper on the market.
Yeah.
So it's not really eating up any land resources. So I didn't know if they were looking at that and how that needed to be changed or.
Okay. Yeah. No. I mean, I'm sure we'll get there here soon.
Because it just came out, everything, the values are changing so fast and kind of hard to make changes.
Yeah.
Based on early data before you really know what's going on. But I just was curious.
Yeah, there is a lot of changes. Like,
Random
I
thought.
know that, like, looking at the new player experience, I know that we can enhance the we need to break down the campaign mode in some better sections. I think we can shorten our campaign mode a little bit that we have to keep the new player engaged a little more instead of dropping off. So I'm looking at those numbers, and we're going to be making some adjustments in the near future there as well. I think Nate's already made a couple. We're going to do it again. We'll keep fine tuning that, but we really want that onboarding experience to be seamless, easy. And yes, they have to learn during the tutorial, but I mean, we want to make it where they're engaged with the game and they don't feel overwhelmed. So,
yeah.
I want to end it on this card, Grix. This card, dude. If you don't have Calamity, there's so many cards that this synergizes with, right? It just, yeah, Calamity gets crazy. I've been testing it out with some new cards that are coming with the new Legendary Archons. And yeah, and again, the Shapeshift cards are undervalued if they are circulating out there. Because soon you're not going to get them on the secondary market and you're going to have to open packs, which is fine too, because I mean that'll boost sales of new packs. But yeah, really good stuff. Really good stuff. I really like this card.
Yeah.
At first you look at it like no big deal, right?
Oh no, I mean it's kind of like your Ulan team, where you've got that Bulldog tribute and the rebirth.
Yeah.
And stick it. You can pair it with the Ulans and
so I'll tell you a little insight of what I've been doing. I've been using like this card, and then I'll use every resurrect card there is, and then I'll put Calamity in the back, right? And then I might throw another taunt in there just to see how buff I can get Calamity. But then you'll get a card like we got another card that we're going to be introducing soon. But then you get the card like Beaver. They can shut it down with the stun, right? It keeps stunning you every round, and that's quite annoying too. So you have this card that's hitting for 15, but it's the last card, and it's getting stunned nonstop by these little pesky cards. So really fun times. But yeah, man. Hey, thanks for. I know we're over time here, but thanks for spending your time here and putting the Grand Prix together. Really looking forward to the event, seeing it get kick-started tomorrow. Yeah, are you going to be making content around that as well, if you have time?
I'm not 100% sure what I'll be doing, to be honest. So,
okay. Well,
I mean, I'm so behind in Splinterlands content. There's so much stuff that I feel like I need to make.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if I'll be like I've told the creators if they want me, like if they're doing a stream. I don't know if they're all streaming or not. Some of them might be doing other types of content, but like if they're streaming, if they want me to hop on with them, I'll do that.
Yeah.
So we'll kind of see what they want and they need, and I'll be there to help them out.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, we got a good 2 weeks here to get dialed in and figure out what works and what doesn't. But yeah, I think Updog said he was going to be streaming when he's playing. So Updog, if you're watching, or anybody else, that feel free to give us a ring if you guys want Bulldog or myself or even another community member to jump on with you. I'm sure there's plenty out there that would love to. So yeah, just get in that Discord and talk to people, because we have a great community, and yeah, they're here to help. So yeah, well, hey man, thanks again for putting everything together. It's been a pleasure working with you and making this happen. Looking forward to the next 2 weeks. And yeah, man, let's see what happens. Let's start backing a player and yeah, seeing how they do.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. always fun to talk Splinterlands.
Cool, yeah, man. And also, like, if
new
there is
info
some
that I didn't
downtime and you want to, like, you know, get a stream fired up, we can fire up the Painforge and make something happen. So, community, stay tuned. We'll be somewhere sometime. Nothing scheduled yet, but yeah, really looking forward to it. And yeah, let's see you guys on the battlefield. Peace.